In this video, I'm going to show two different ways for finding the absolute value in Google Sheets. So the absolute value of a number is the magnitude of a number regardless of whether that number is positive or negative. So in other words, it is its distance from zero. So for example, the absolute value of negative 10 and 10 is 10 for each of them because both of them are 10 away from 0. One is just 10 in a negative direction, the other is 10 in a positive direction. So finding the absolute value in Google Sheets is relatively easy. They have a built-in function to do this. It's the ABS function, and the only argument that the function uses is the value that you want to find the absolute value for. So I will just show you how to do that here. Equals ABS, and then the value that I want to find the absolute value for, and then I can paste this down to any other rows that I want to find this for. So you can see, like I was saying previously, the absolute value of negative 10 and 10 is both 10 because they're both 10 from 0. So you can also use this function with a value input into the function itself. You can do math in the function if you want to do absolute values that way. As you can see, this is a relatively easy function to use. So this is the preferred method of finding the absolute value. Another option, if you just have negative numbers and you just want to convert them to positive numbers without having to use a function like this, one thing you can just do is use the minus symbol, which some people kind of do like this method. So what I'm going to do here is equals, and then I'm going to put the minus symbol and then the cell reference of the cell containing my negative number, and you can see it converted it to 10. So if you're just trying to convert your negatives to positive numbers, this can kind of be a good method, but you have to watch out because if you have positive numbers and you do this, it's always just going to convert it to its opposite. So if you're just trying to deal with the negatives and convert them to the positive, this can be a good option. But if you have mixed data and you have positives and you don't want to convert them to negatives, you just have to watch out and make sure you're not doing it on them too. But some people kind of like this method because it's pretty simple to do, but the absolute value function is definitely the preferred method for doing this. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to place a link to the blog post in the description where you can read about this in more detail. Otherwise, just let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or content suggestions, just let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to answer everyone.